Anyway, do you spend?
Our next segue reminds me of a song. So give me your stories. Hello?
All right, here comes your story. Here comes your story.
Yeah.
So my pen wasn't writing. Stupid pens I get. I don't know why. They write for 5 minutes and then quit. Our story, a rare out-of-place cuckoo. Are you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? Well, maybe you're cuckoo for this cuckoo, because it's not an American bird, typically. A rare out-of-place cuckoo sends birders flocking to Long Island in hopes of once-in-a-lifetime sighting. This is from Sarah Kuta of SmithsonianMag.com. The common cuckoo spends most of the year in Europe and Asia, but migrates to Africa in the winter. So here we go. We got a picture of the guy. A lot of people have pictures of him. Birders, man. Birders are some real dedicated people. Lots of people, a lot of time in their hands. A lot of them retired, and they just go, bye, I'm out. I'm going to go look at a bird 3,000 miles away. See you in a week. Anyway, Roy William Gardner was golfing in New York's Long Island when an unusual-looking bird flitted between the fence posts, caught his eye. Gardner's not much of a birder himself, but his nephew Chris Sayers is an ornithologist at the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA. So the golfer snapped a picture to share with his relatives, who was immediately flabbergasted. He said, "What you had there is called a lifer," Gardner tells CBS
Absolutely
New York.
flabbered.
Jennifer McLogan. He goes, "People go their whole lifetime and not see this." Woo! One of the most abundant birds in the United States, the European starling, is considered an invasive species. The starlings were supposedly introduced to the United States by a man who insisted the country contained every bird referenced in William Shakespeare's plays. Jackass. That story is likely a myth, but its invasive qualities of starlings are real. After the release of just a few dozen in 1890, there are now an estimated 150 million such birds in North America. They're fun to watch because there are thousands of them fly in formation. I mean, I've tried to film some of them huge flocks. I mean, they make some amazing maneuvers in air that just blow my mind. Anyway, this isn't about starlings. I don't know why they're talking about starlings. It's supposed to be about cuckoos. Gardner had stumbled on a very special bird indeed. Yes, a common cuckoo, thousands of miles from home. Word spread on social media, and soon birders began flocking to Riverhead, a town in the base of Long Island's North Fork, for a chance to see the out-of-place creature. "We started a crazy viral birder insanity," Gardner tells CBS New York. Birders from near and far go cuckoo for rare birds spotted in Riverbend. Oh, clever headlines. Despite this name, the common cuckoo is not all common in the lower 48. The species, which is Latin name is Cuculus canorus, can be found across Eurasia, and the European birds headed down to Africa for the winter. More recently, the cuckoos have turned up in Alaska, likely in response to a warming climate. Alaska, that seems a little bit out of place from somewhere, everywhere. The species had never recorded in New York before, and it had only been spotted twice on the East Coast, once in Massachusetts in 1981, again in Rhode Island in 2020. Reports the Riverhead News Review's Angela Colangelo. Some common cuckoos show up at Santa Cruz, California in 2012. Gardner's first spotted the bird at Vineyards Golf and Country Club on October 23rd, per the Riverhead News Review. It stuck around long enough through the weekend, gobbling up caterpillars by unknowingly putting on a show for around 200 birders. People at the golf course must have been pissed. Can I play through? No, there's a bird! Oh, okay. I'll wait. How and why did the common cuckoo end up far outside its normal range? For now, the creature's long journey remains a mystery, though some birders speculate it had been blown, of course, by a powerful nor'easter that swept through the East Coast in mid-October. Jay Rand, one of the birders who sprang into action to see the wayward cuckoo, suspects the bird is a youngster, likely undertaking its first ever migration, per the Riverhead News Review. Common cuckoos are medium-sized birds, landing somewhere between a robin and a crow. I mean, that isn't where they land. That isn't literally where they land. I would like to land, but I don't see a robin and a crow. I like how they say that. Yeah, it's a size is between a robin and a crow. It doesn't actually land there. Anyway, according to the National Audubon Society, they have long tails and long wings that make them look a bit like hawks while flying. Males are mostly covered in gray feathers, though they have black and white stripes across their chests and bellies. Females can also be gray, although some rich brown color with deeper, darker stripes. Males make the iconic cuckoo sound that inspired the clock, while female vocalizations sound more like quick, 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 like that. Quick, 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 quick. Common cuckoos are known as brood parasites, meaning they lay their eggs in the nests of other bird species. Oh boy, that's not cool. That means they kick the other eggs in there, knock them out of the nest, lay their eggs, and take off and let the other birds
raise
their
and
youngins.
they don't. The birds
raise
are
their
too
youngins,
stupid to notice.
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh my God, that's
a
not one
huge
of mine.
bird! Wow, I
What the
really raised this one."
heck is that? Oh, it was a warm egg when I got here. It must have been mine. Yeah, birds. Being all bird-brained. Common cuckoos are known as, often the imposter egg goes unnoticed, and once a cuckoo chick hatches, it begins kicking other eggs out of the nest. Okay, that happens in that order. It is clever adaptation, allows cuckoos to pass on their genes without having to do any of the hard work of parenting themselves. Oh my God. The first absent dads. Oh my God. Birds that end up far from home, like the New York common cuckoo, are known as vagrants. They're fairly common among the spring and fall migrations, and they are a rare treat for some birders who aim to see as many different species through their lifetimes or a given year as possible. Birders are absolutely insane about spotting a bird they've never seen before. I got my book, I got my check marks, I got 7,000 birds. There's one I don't have. Vagrancy is mostly a mystery to ornithologists. They think some birds might get lost because of severe thorns, while others may be hitching rides on boats. Don't forget that possibility. Or in some instances, garbage trucks. Garbage trucks across the ocean? I want to see that. Birds also use Earth's magnetic field for navigation, so disruptions to that field due to space weather might throw off their flight paths. Okay, if it was the magnetic thing, you'd see thousands of them, not just one. So that's not it. Anyway, there's your story. Let's have us, what did I say? What's what here? Reminds me of a song.
Reminds me of a song.
Right on.
Songs about birds. Well, there's lots of songs about birds, but I think the one I'm thinking of is totally unrelated to this. But Mockingbird.
Oh, no.
By Eminem, which has the famous line, I'm gonna break that birdie's neck. I'm gonna give you a mockingbird, and if that mockingbird don't sing, I'm gonna break that birdie's neck. That's what he says. It's a song about his daughter, right? He was very estranged. His baby mama and his daughter, and he wrote a lot of songs about being angry about that, and that was one of those songs. That's what the song that reminded me.
I'm more worried about you now. I mean,
it's his lyrics, okay? It's just a song I remember hearing in my youth.
There was an original Mockingbird, right? Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mom's gonna buy you a Mockingbird. There's an actual song that doesn't include violence, but yeah, you can have that one, I suppose. Let's have a cheer. I thought you were gonna say "Free Bird." "Free Bird" by Leonard Skinner would be mine.